Colby, 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 math.com.
One of the reasons to find the least common multiple of numbers is to create a common denominator to compare or add or subtract fractions. So for example, in problem 10, a red gumball is 5/8 inch across, a green gumball is 5/6 inch across, and a blue gumball is 7/9 inch across. List the gumballs in order from smallest to largest. There are different ways to do this, but if we just find that the least common multiple of 8, 6, and 9, we can create equivalent fractions with a common denominator. So if we first start by finding the prime factorization of 8, 8 is 2 multiplied by 4. Circle the 2 because it's prime, and 4 decomposes into 2 multiplied by 2. The prime factorization of 6 would be 2 multiplied by 3. And the prime factorization of 9 is 3 multiplied by 3. If you sort those prime factors into a Venn diagram like we've been doing, there's not a common prime factor of 2 for each because 9 does not have 2, so neither is there a common prime factor of 3, so actually nothing's going to go in the intersection of all 3. If nothing's in the intersection of all 3, do you remember what the GCF is, the greatest common factor of these 3 numbers? Even though there are no common prime factors, 1 is always a common factor of all numbers, and so the GCF would be 1. But for this problem, for creating a common denominator, we're focused on the least common multiple, so we still need to sort these primes. 2 is shared by 6 and 8, so I'll cross 1, 2 off of 8 and 6, and I'll put it in the intersection of both right there. 3 is shared by 6 and 9, so I'll cross 1, 3 off of each tree and put it in the intersection of 6 and 9. These two 2's need to go in the 8 only section, and this final 3 needs to go in the 9 only section. And then checking each circle, is this 8? 2 times 2 times 2, it is. Is this 6? 2 multiplied by 3, that looks good. And this is 9, 3 multiplied by 3. So at this point, find the LCM using the Venn diagram, and then use that least common multiple to create common denominators for these 3 fractions. Do that during the pause and then come back and see how you did.
Paused.
The least common multiple is found by multiplying all the prime factors in the union of the Venn diagram. In other words, just multiply all of these prime factors together, and we get 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8, multiplied by 3 times 3, which is 9. 8 multiplied by 9 is 72. So all of these fractions can be written as 70 seconds. We just need to multiply by the correct multiple. And the Venn diagram can also help you with that, because if you look at the 8 multiplied by whatever's outside this circle, which is 3 times 3, 8 multiplied by 9 is 72. And so I need to multiply 5/8 by 9/9. That's just a version of 1, and using the multiplicative identity, we can rewrite 5/8 as 45, 70 seconds. It's still 5/8, it's just written a different way with a different denominator, but it's still equivalent to 5/8. 5/6. We look at the 6 circle and look at what's outside. I have a 2, a 2, and a 3. 2 times 2 is 4, and 4 times 3 is 12. So 6 multiplied by 12 is 72. So when I multiply 5/6 by 12 twelfths, I get 60 70 seconds. And for 7/9, the 9 is multiplied by what's outside of the 9, the 8. 2 times 2 times 2. So we'll multiply 7/9 by 8/8, and we get 56 70 seconds, which is in the middle. The least one is 45 70 seconds, which is 5/8. So if we're listing them from smallest to largest, we'll start with 5/8. And then between these two, 56 is smaller than 60. So 7/9 would be next. And 5/6 would be the largest. Hope that helped with the assignment. See you tomorrow.